Welcome back to another episode of AUMcuisine, authentic, universal, meditative. We're going to be making something we just created. Never done before, so it's an authentic taste test. It's called the Apsara sandwich. I'm sure you guys remember our blogger from a few episodes ago, and she made this delightful fudge with us, and we had saved some of that fudge, rather we took some from her. So I have 2 pieces of gluten-free bread, and this is the fudge, right? So I thought it'll make a really good spread. So I'm going to be putting some of that spread over, like so. And then I'm going to be taking some apples and creating a little, look at that, beautiful. And then on top of the apple, of excellent pairing for apples in general, are a pinch of cinnamon. Also has some sweetness to it, which is perfect. And then I'm going to be throwing in some oranges. I made sure that it has the white part, so we have some bioflavonoids in action right there. I'm going to be putting some cardamom. Cardamom and orange, again, is a fabulous pairing. Going to be putting in some extract of vanilla, and then I'm going to place it like so. Use a little brush of coconut oil on the top. We want the grill marks in attendance, and close it up. And while that is happening, I thought it might be a good idea to create a really good side for this. So whatever we put inside of the sandwich, some of the apples, have some cut up oranges, have the apricot. I'm going to be putting in a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of cardamom. We'll put the insides of the fudge and vanilla extract. What I'm going to do with this right now is to just fold it through. I like creating curiosity whenever I'm cooking for children. Whatever I put inside of the sandwich, I like to make a side for outside of the sandwich. So they're already exploring what's inside the sandwich, so there is not too much of a surprise, yet there is a taste familiarity, and more than anything else, just looks darn good. So look at that. Our sandwich is ready. So it's time for us to put this together. Looks beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna move that thing off. It likes talking to me. Okay. So whenever you make a sandwich like this, you're bound to have a little bit of a kind of a height on the sandwich, because that's how these things are made. They're meant for flat sandwiches. So you want to flatten them up first. After that's done, take a bread knife and go completely across. Right? It's time to plate up. Welcome back. You must be wondering what I am doing. I'm just making sure I get the juices going inside this orange to show you something, which is a beautiful idea. I'm sure all of you know that when you're taking care of wood, orange oil is very beneficial, right? So if you just go like this, get all the orange juice everywhere. Not only is it going to look curious to the kids, it's going to have some very nice aromatics. It has been researched that children who are exposed to citrus eat very well. So the salad that I made is going to be the highlight of this. Then I'm going to be doing 2 little ones like so, and the others maybe like this, like an arrow. And when I serve it to the kid, I'd probably serve it like this, which is like, you better eat it, which is kind of sweet. Okay, so what I will do on top of that is I'm going to take an orange, put them up in little slivers, and I love these little pieces of orange to just highlight. Take a little bit more of the orange and put it all over the sandwich so that the flavors are more infused and it's like breakfast sweet things, you know, breakfast dessert. I have to do a taste test. It's like calling to me. You know, we have this thing called panjamridam, which we make in temples. It's like that between two slices of bread. I know my mom told me never to talk with my mouth full, but this is so good. Excellent. You need to try it. And I have another lovely pairing, which is the pecan nuts. And the reason for that is pecan in general is one of those nuts, you know, if it is completely raw, it goes really, really well with oranges. You know, so you have your protein there too. And a taste of the sandwich. Delightful. An excellent way to welcome back your children from school or your loved one from work. Enjoy!